What's going on YouTube? MBoZe back with another video for you guys, and today I'm gonna be recording. This is gonna be a Q&A. I tweeted out for people to ask me questions, and I would respond to them in this video. But I would respond to a select few, like not like inappropriate questions or anything like that. And the video is not gonna be too long, so sorry if I don't get to your question. But I'm gonna start from the bottom. So let's go. All right. Well, I remember the first question, and the first question was obviously, when are you moving into the OpTic house? That was like the main question everyone's been asking me. And I'm supposed to be going there before the qualifiers. That's the plan. I don't know, maybe I go there this week, maybe this weekend. I don't know. But the plan is to get there before the qualifiers on the first of the next month, because that's when the Call of Duty Championship qualifiers start. So that's the goal. So that's when that's the answer to that question. Favorite protein besides OpTic? I would have to say, if it's not complexity, it's probably like TK. I like those guys. So yeah. Um, the next question is your decision to join OpTic. I answered this question in an interview I did with Kingdom Soldier, but um, you know, it wasn't just because it was OpTic, obviously. I felt good because with the roster that they had before I joined, um, it was just Need and Clay. I felt like me and Saints would be a really good addition to the team. I feel like we could win. Not saying I didn't have confidence in my past team, but I feel like I have a better chance of winning with this team I have now. So yeah, that was the decision that I put into making it, obviously. Next question. How did I feel when I got picked up by OpTic? It felt pretty good, obviously, that I'm like they picked me up. It was like it felt pretty, yeah, it felt good. But I just want to win. Like it's not about everything else that comes with being OpTic. Like once you win, so much more than this just comes along, and that'd be the goal for me to win, help OpTic win, and I hope we could win. I really want to, and I know we can. The hardest decision you ever had to make growing up. Ooh, that's a hard one. Hardest decision I ever had to make growing up. Honestly, I can't even answer that question. I can't even think of a really hard decision I had to make growing up. It's probably gonna be, I'd say a hard decision is like leaving my mom alone and going to the opposite house. That's a pretty hard decision. I want to do it. Obviously, I'm gonna do it, but um, for her, just leaving her alone, that's a pretty hard decision, I would say. Next question. Hold on one second. Best player you played against. The best player I've ever played against was definitely Crim6 so far. Hands down, Crim6. The next question. What was your very first competitive team called? Oh man, I can't even remember. I think it was called, forgot the name. There's a montage out there somewhere on YouTube. I can't remember the name. I really can't. It was like it was weird. It was like Visions, I think. I think it was called Visions. It was with my friends from school. But I really think that was the first team that I had. Who of the three players in OpTic are you most looking forward to playing with, and why? Well, I mean, obviously my three teammates. Yeah, they're my three teammates. And why? Because I feel like, they're all good people. They all have good heads on their shoulders, and they're all motivated to win. So that'd be that answer to that question. Did you ever think that you'd be on Optic Gaming? Anything was definitely possible, and I definitely do believe in that. But maybe I mean, I honestly like, I knew like my goal was to obviously be on a good or good team. Have good people surrounding me on my team, and yeah. So and I got picked up by Optic. So I mean, I guess you can say that, yeah. Um, Parasite asked me, in your opinion, what is the most important trait the ideal teammate would have? Most important trait ideal teammate would have, I would say, is definitely loyalty, a good attitude, positive mindset, and obviously good at the game. But that doesn't. I mean, you have to be good, but and just it's really, I'd say, loyalty, having a positive attitude, and bringing good vibes around the team. Um, that would be, and great communication, and is down to fix issues with the team and not, dip. I'd say that is the ideal teammate to have, but it's all skill, like put all the skill and all that aside. But yeah, that's my opinion. That's my question to that one. Next question. What is your advice in becoming a top player or becoming pro advice? Honestly, you just gotta stick to it, grind the game, and just play with your friends. Start off on GB, do whatever it takes because honestly, when you start new and fresh, it is hard to. It's gonna be hard coming. Well, I'm not even saying I'm on the top, but it is hard to become a pro player. It's not that hard, but it's gonna be a difficult time to get noticed and all that stuff. And I know it's hard because I've been through it obviously too, so I would know. But yeah, I would say start from GB, keep grinding, and just dedicate yourself to it. It has to be something you want to do. You can't just slack off. All right. Um, do I have a routine before a big night tournament? Not really. But if anything's a routine, obviously, sleep is a big factor because you don't want to show up to your match, you know, sleepy and all that kind of stuff, and not want to call out. So you make sure you get sleep. I'd say that is something you want to continuously do. The what is the best thing I could bring to OpTic? The best thing I could bring to OpTic is probably I would say my loyalty. I know I sketched on the team before. That was like the first time I ever sketched. Let's be real here. But I know I can't complain if anything happens. So I know. But I'd say loyalty and my OBJ. I don't really focus on my KD. I just want to get the job done to get the win. And I say smarts S&D player. I'm pretty good S&D player. So I would say that. Right now, guys, just let you know, I am like refreshing like my tweets. I'll read like from the bottom, refresh, go from the top, and then click on my new ones, go from that top. So sorry if I am skipping over you. I don't want to go in order because some of the questions are like inappropriate or like just not even questions really. What's my favorite class and what perks do I use? All right, my favorite class is the MTAR, long barrel, grip, lightweight. I call it lightweight. It's called agility. Lightweight, extreme, ready up, dead silence, and focus. Stun need. That's my favorite class. Or with a smoke, excluding the stun. That's my favorite class. Now, what's my most memorable moment since you started playing Call of Duty? Definitely that three-piece versus COL, or like a 1v2 clutch versus Epsilon 5-5 that nobody's seen because it was off of the stations at Columbus. Those are pretty good moments because we ended up winning the series that we needed. Next question. Yeah, guys, there's so many questions that I'm just scrolling through right now. So sorry if it takes me to get into the next question and all that stuff. Do you think you'll perform well if you ever run into complexity in finals? Well, I did run into them once. I know I performed pretty well. It was in a different game, but I'm pretty sure I'll do good again. I mean, of course, I'm gonna have confidence in myself. Um, do you think you'll win COD championships with this team? Yes, obviously I'm going to be confident. And I do think we have a really good chance. We have amazing players, championship players, dedicated players, people that are good, that want to learn, are open-minded. So yeah, I can see us winning. Alrighty, next question. What age did you start taking competitive Call of Duty serious? I mean, it wasn't really an age, to be honest. It was just like I think I started from like 12 till now, maybe like up more. I wasn't really playing competitive. I'd say about 13 to now. Now I'm 18, so I was when I really started playing. So I'd say about then. But like really serious, I'd say from like 15 to 17, 100%. Um, let's see. The next question is, if you can put together a COD Dream Team, what four players and would you choose? Would you choose? All right. I actually got answered this question the other day as well. I don't really want to answer this question or anything like that because it's people that I'm playing with now is who I would want to be playing with if I had to make that team. Um, I wouldn't have joined this team if I didn't think we were gonna be good or these are people that I didn't want to play with. Like literally, guys, every question I get, every other question I get is about the Optic House. So that's why I answered it first. Who do you think the most impressive COD player ever? He messed up the question, but I think he's saying who you think the most impressive COD player there is. Impressive. I'd say the whole complexity roster, including Clayster, and now they have Karma because they won that event. But they went on that streak, and I say they're all impressive. They're all good players, so you got to tip your hats to them. You just can't, you cannot. Um, Next question. How do you feel the team will do online? Honestly, when we're on the OpTic House, I think we'll do pretty good. It'll be better. I was actually having some internet issues the last few days. I don't know why at all, but I'm pretty sure I fixed that. I direct connected all my stuff. I was playing on Wi-Fi from Xbox, so that was pretty bad. I don't know why I even did that, but yeah, we should be good now. But I think we're gonna do pretty good online when we get to the house, and even if we're not there, during a few tournaments, I think we'll be pretty good. Next question. Now I'm gonna scroll down because I'm not getting that many mentions anymore, so I can just scroll down. Mm, we got people telling me how to play the game. Was it a struggle to go pro, and how old were you when you went pro? I went pro in the first MLG tournament for Black Ops 2, and that was the first time I ever went pro. So just to let you guys know. So that was when I was 17 or 16. I'm not even sure, but that was when I first went pro. That was my first tournament. We placed top 8. I think we placed 7th in regards to pro points, but we didn't play a consolation. So that was the first time I ever went pro. And I'm gonna answer about 3 more questions, guys. I'd say I'm gonna look for a good one to make sure that we don't waste our time here. Do you feel confident with OpTic Gaming roster? Obviously, I told you guys about that, but yes, uh, dedicated, like I said, good heads on our shoulders, motivated, want to win, and we have open minds to learn new things. Let's go. I'm seeing like literally, guys. Um, it's like every question why I'm taking a while is because every other question people ask the same things over and over and over, but obviously they don't know. But I'm just saying, who's my biggest inspiration? Um, if it's not my father, even my mom, just anyone who takes care, like looked out for me and helped me and doesn't really focus on themselves but helps others around them. I would have to say one of them. My grandfather, pretty much everyone. But if I had to pick one, it's not anyone famous or anything. Probably have to say my grandfather and my mom, 100%, no doubt in my mind. Let's go to the next question. How old was you when you when you went to your first LAN, and where did you place? All right. First LAN was NJ Halo. I won my friend. We didn't even play the 4v4s. We played 2v2s, and we won like the first 3 rounds actually. And we had to play Stainville, and I forgot who was the second person that we were with. And my friend didn't really play competitive at the time, but I was into like GB and stuff, so of course I was a little bit better than him. But we got destroyed, straight demolished, 2v2. I don't even know what we placed in 2v2. But yeah, that was like the first LAN I ever went to, and it was crazy. It was pretty fun though. I'm answering 2 more questions, guys. Um, this is a good one. When and why did you transition into variant? I remember a few years ago when you were just an S&D goat. All right. So I started out on S&D. Everyone knows this, S&D was my thing. It's funny because when I used to play S&D, I used to go, dude, I don't even understand variant. Why don't I want to play it? Why I don't want to play it? They got a GB match. One of my friends accidentally got a variant GB match. Wouldn't even play it. I didn't even want to spawn in. I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm playing this. I don't even. It's not that I wasn't good at it. I just didn't enjoy it at all. So then finally Black Ops 1 came around, MW3, and I started like slowly going into it. I'll play a few games here, a few games there, a few games here, a few games there. Then I finally just got out of it and I played Variant and I loved it ever since. So I would say around the Black Ops 1 MW3 area, that's when I definitely transitioned out of it. That's the why. And that's why. Alright, I'll answer 2 more. This is like the hardest thing to. Oh, I'm not even gonna answer that question. That's a silly one, but you guys would laugh. Um, do you think this is the best roster I've been on, and why? And Ghost? Well, we didn't really play on LAN yet. Obviously, I placed third with Unite, so it's hard. But if I had to go by how I think and how I judge it off players, I'd definitely say this is probably the best team I've been on. and that's just like predicting the future as well. I really like the squad. Excuse me, and I feel like we can definitely make an impact, 100%. So that's me predicting the future as well. So do remember that. Next question. Trying to find a good one. I don't really wanna, you know what I mean? Here we go. What do you think that top 8 teams will come out as top college champs? All right, I'm gonna answer this one, and it's not in order, just in general, and I'm gonna put us in it. So I'm gonna go COL, us, um, NV, SB, TK. I know I'm forgetting some. I just for some reason I can't remember all the teams. Phase. There you go. We got 2 more. I just can't remember. It's like I forget teams. I swear. It's like I'm in a bubble when I make these. All right. Last team I said was SB. I can't remember the other teams. I'd say one of the Curse teams. Curse LV. NY is good, man. I played them. And I'm gonna throw it up and give it to. Damn, this is hard. Justice. Here's the Justice. Sorry if I forgot a team because I can't remember all the teams right now. So I apologize if I forgot a team. I I'm in like a bubble. I just can't remember them. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this Q&A. Hopefully I answered some of your questions. I'll do more of these. This is my first time ever doing this long. This is my first time ever doing this long. Thank you, the Green Wall, for supporting me, giving me all the support. It means a lot. You guys are going crazy on my YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, everything, and I appreciate it all. I know had this before, so it's like kind of overwhelming. If you really like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, guys, thank you for checking it out. It means a lot, and I love you all. And peace.